Good evening. Pete here from A Bit Twisted. I'm going to spin some really thin wool here just to kind of give you an idea. It's on a double drive wheel, very loosely set for tension. Long staple Jacob in a combed top roving. You can kind of see light springiness of the twist here. And just a nice quick spin. I'm holding it very lightly in the left hand and lightly controlling with the right. I just kind of draft up, back twist just a little bit. You can see my fingers doing the back twist routine, and that allows me to draft out. And then I let it twist, but it doesn't twist too much because of the speed and everything that I have already preset. And again, you can see the springiness. It's like spider web. It's just really really thin. So we'll see. Let's swing around one more time here. Stop the wheel. Grab that, let it twist on itself, and we have a nice, really nice thin thread, 2-ply. And so anybody needing lace weight for a project that thin, I can do it for you. I'm not a lace person, but this is kind of good for doing really thin socks if you were so inclined. And I just like knowing that I can spin thin because it makes thin thread for the loom. But with the wool, once you make 2-ply, it kind of blooms out a little bit. It's not so, doesn't look so thin as it does here while I'm spinning it. So while I'm spinning it, it's under tension. And then once it's out from that tension, then it blooms up a bit. And that's just a really nice springy wool, and that would make a really nice thin lightweight fabric off the loom. Should be good for a weft. Not sure what I'd do with a warp with this, but this is just ultra thin. Just want to show that it's very possible. And I'm using the spinning wheel, my original spinning wheel that I purchased for myself when I first started this project 5.5 years ago or so at this point. And the wheel's still working beautifully. So how thin can you go? Well, I could even go thinner than I'm doing here. I can get really super thin because my adjustment is adjusted to where it'll take up once I release this little bit of tension. So it can get really super thin. So here's a really thin spot right here. and a nice thin 2-ply. There you go. Let's see what you guys can do.